PlayStation has always been a massive part of my life for as long as I can remember, going all the way back to the PS1 when I fell in love with Ape Escape. So when PlayStation offered to send me a 30th Anniversary Pro, I couldn't wait to get it unboxed. Now, one of my favorite parts of this console design right off the bat is the crisp white box that features all 5 PlayStation consoles debossed. So we've got the PS5 on the front, the PS3 on the side, the iconic PS4 on the back, and then we have the PS2 on one side and the PS1 on top, with those two looking absolutely fantastic. On the top of the outer slit, we have all the 30th anniversary icons, and then that pulls off to reveal a second middle box with the 30th anniversary logo and a grey box with all of the iconic PlayStation 30th symbols on it as well. Then that also pulls off to reveal a middle box which houses the PS5 Pro 30th anniversary edition in its glory, front and center, which I wasn't expecting, but then that lifts out, and behind that is a really cool graphic going through all 5 consoles, and that box actually houses the accessories, which we'll go through in a little bit of time. But yeah, just loads of detail to this box. 3 different layers, which I wasn't expecting, and just a whole experience to unbox it. Here's the console itself, and it is as gorgeous as it looked in the photos, really. So we have the PlayStation OG logo, the 30th anniversary logo etched in. It's that iconic PlayStation grey, the grey shiny strip down the middle, and on the other side we have that 30th anniversary logo again, which is really cool to see. So this is that huge accessory box that we were talking about. There is so much in this, including a poster that has its own little see-through slip with the PlayStation 30th icons all over it again, which again, just an extra bit of detail that wasn't needed but is so appreciated. And then the poster itself, I believe there is 30 different designs. Not sure if the back or the front is unique, but this one has the PS1 and the PS5 Slim 30th Anniversary Edition. Super gorgeous poster. Here's everything in the box. So we have multiple layers with everything in it, which I thought I'd just show you first off, and then let's go through everything one by one, starting with the classic DualSense controller. So this is probably the item that most people are going to end up with. It's that iconic PlayStation grey, the OG PlayStation logo in the middle, the colored PlayStation symbol buttons. It's a gorgeous controller. It's probably one of the nicest ones that's ever released, even nicer than the PS4 20th edition, in my opinion. You've got the darker grey on top, nothing etched into the touchpad, but yeah, just a really nice controller. And if you were lucky enough to get one of these, you're doing well, because it's absolutely stunning. Also in the PS5 Pro is the DualSense Edge. Again, absolutely gorgeous controller. The case is that iconic PlayStation grey with the colored logo. Looks quite similar coloring to the OG DualSense, but obviously with the Edge, you've got that shiny grey. Nice little detail on the analog triggers there with the 30th anniversary logo. And then the cord for this one isn't the special one that we'll look at in a second, but it is a lighter grey. Also exclusive to this bundle was the DualSense charging station, which again, colorway is gorgeous, that classic PlayStation 30th logo, and yeah, it's just the best way to show off these iconic controllers. It would have done an injustice to them to put them on the basic white charging station, but yeah, they've done well with this one. Shame that it's exclusive, because it is really nice. Next up, we have just all the instruction manuals for everything included. So everything from the vertical stand to the charging station to the wireless controller to the DualSense Edge is in its own little branded box, and then same for the cables. So we have multiple power cables for both the charging station and the console. We have the charging station adapter. We have HDMI 2.1 cable. We have stands for both digital and disc edition, which is good to see. And then we have that really cool 30th USB-C charging cable, which again, I think is only exclusive to the two consoles and plays a big part in what we will look at a little bit later with the accessories. So you do get a disc plate that is also PlayStation branded. There is no disc drive, just like the regular Pro, but it is good that you get the option. If you are a disc user and you want to make it physical, you've got that option there. Again, really nice touch, and exclusive to the two console bundles is a silver vertical stand that looks absolutely stunning. It's got the 30th logo on the bottom, and again, it just completes the PlayStation look that would have otherwise still been really cool, but you've got everything you need, including the screw, which is also a really cool grey that matches. Now, this is probably the really cool bit. Again, it only comes with both consoles, which I think is a massive shame. So this is a little accessory box that they'd announced before release. And it has probably the nicest thing that's in this bundle, which is this little USB-C controller housing connector, which makes it look like the original PS1. So that just snaps off, and then you put that really cool light grey cable into the bottom of it, and then you snap it back together, and then you literally just have the coolest little USB-C charging port that makes your PS5 or PS5 Pro look even more like the original. There's a little paper clip, which cool little touch. A bubble sticker. I really love this. It screams 90s. It's super cool. And then you also get 4 cable ties, which I probably wouldn't use personally. I know people do, but again, you can't really go wrong with the PlayStation symbols, which are iconic, and it works as expected, so you can't really complain too much. I do hope they release this set separately, because I think a lot of people would love to have it. And that's everything you get in the box. There was a lot to go through, and here's the PS5 Pro one last time on the stand, and it is an absolutely stunning console and the nicest PlayStation that's ever released, in my opinion. Thanks for watching. Bye.